What's going on, guys? My name is Blake Ellis. This is the first episode of Office Hours.
Sure, so my name is Jamie Ellis. I'm a professor of entomology here at the University of Florida Department of Entomology and Nematology. So my specialty is honeybees, and we're in the honeybee lab at the moment.
Okay, cool. So how did you get involved in Honeybee Lab?
Yeah, it's funny you asked that. So I've been keeping bees since I was 12. It was a hobby for me when I was a kid. And so when I went off to the University of Georgia to do my undergraduate work, I worked with the bee professor there. And so he said to me, Jamie, it's very clear you like bees and you like science, so you should put the two together and do what I do. And so I did that. I went and got my PhD in South Africa with honeybees. Came to the University of Florida. We have a bee lab here, and now it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Our program's very popular. Honeybees are very popular. And it just kind of culminated in the building of this 16,000 square foot facility, the brand new bee lab at the University of Florida.
Amy, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so it's important before answering that question that you remember that the University of Florida is a land-grant institution. So all faculty members have responsibilities in one of three areas or some combination thereof: research, teaching, and extension. So a lot of what we do is extension, where we work directly with beekeepers trying to improve bee husbandry and bee health, etc. We also do a lot in instruction, which is of course where we work with students. We teach courses on beekeeping. We oversee master's and PhD students who are seeking their advanced degrees. And of course the third category is research. And within that realm, we focus very heavily on honeybee husbandry, which is simply research aimed at making bees healthier and helping beekeepers be better at their craft. We also do a lot of work with honeybee ecology and conservation, where we focus on natural populations of honeybees. And then we even do some work on integrated crop pollination, where we're looking at the contribution of honeybees and historically some other bees to the pollination of the crops that we have in Florida.
Okay, cool. So you spend most of your time in the lab?
Oh gosh, I spend time all over the place. With extension, I'm on the road, traveling and talking to beekeepers. It's not unusual for me to be anywhere on the planet speaking to bee clubs. With instruction, I'm in the classroom, I'm out in the field, and with research, I'm in the lab, I'm out in the field. We're just all over the place all the time. I mean, I just got back from a trip to Thailand where I was working both in instruction, working with a PhD student there, as well as research, where we're collecting field samples of bees. So my team and I can be anywhere at any time doing anything.
Nice.
I like to work hives from the side because it's less awkward for me to hold the combs. So you can get a little closer. You're in a full bee suit, so you should see it. Okay. So the first step that we do anytime we work a bee colony is we'll take our smoker and we'll lightly puff some smoke in the entrance. So I'm not over smoking them. I'm only smoking as necessary. So the bees haven't issued a defensive response yet, so there's no need for me to do much. So I'll take the block off. I'll take the jar off, and this jar is a way that we can deliver sugar water to bees anytime that we need to feed them. And then I'm going to use my hive tool to pry open the lid of this hive. So now you can see it more clearly. Pollen here, and honey here, and all these brown cappings are brood. These are worker brood, and the drones are developing here at the bottom. You see those big cells? There you go. And in the corners, the young individuals, the ones that are being fed still, develop in open cells so their sisters can visit them and feed them.
Okay.
Once they finished eating, then they kept them over. 21 days total from egg to adult is what it takes to get a worker. Its workers are inside taking care of the queen, building the wax, feeding the babies, processing the honey, etc. It's only the old workers that defend the hive, in other words, stand at the entrance, or forage. That's old bee jobs. Young bee jobs are all inside the hive, old bee jobs are outside the hive. And like I said, they progress naturally through a series of tasks that are predictable.
Okay.
All right, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right.